Hi, Style Rebel. So, we are going to talk about your V impact zone. Okay, please get your mind out of the gutter because we're not talking about the V that you probably think that I'm going to talk about. This is super G rated, and we're not talking about that body part that us women have, which can make a huge impact in how we feel, right? But that is not my specialty to be sharing about. So, the V impact zone that I'm going to share with you today has to do with your chest up, okay? Not with what's below your waist. All right. So, if that made you laugh, first of all, I would love you to give me some laughs because I have to say that I realized when I was writing up the description for today's style session that there might be some confusion to the V that I'm talking about. So, this is what I consider a V, okay? It's an imaginary upside down triangle that really uses your eyebrows, your forehead, all the way down to basically like your cleavage area. All right. And so this is a huge impact zone, especially for us women when we want to show up with confidence in business and really make an impact, especially if you're in a room in front of men. Okay. I'm just going to throw it out there. I worked in corporate America for a very long time, and I know what it's like to work with mainly men. Now, I'm not saying that they are all like this, but we want to be taken seriously, right? We want to be seen as a leader. We want to be seen as somebody that can't be messed with. So, how you make an impact with this V zone makes a huge difference so that people are paying attention to the words that are coming out of your mouth and your expressions and your body language, but from your chest up. All right. So, are you with me on this? If you are brand new to the page, welcome. My name is Ginna Tassinelli. I'm also known as the Style Rebel Mama. And the reason why I put that rebel in there is because honestly, I do not believe in style rules. I believe we make up our own style rules personally for ourselves. And that's how you're going to be able to express yourself to the world with what you wear, with your colors, with your style by making it your own. So there are no style rules here. Okay. We break style rules, in fact. All right. But anything that I do share with you during these style sessions, I want you to take them in as suggestions, as a guide, because I don't know about you, but I was not born knowing style. And it took me quite a bit to finally accept my body the way that it is and to learn and understand how to dress for my own body shape so that then I could feel comfortable in what I'm wearing and how I wear it. And I don't waste money anymore when I'm out shopping because I know exactly what fits well with my specific body shape, curves, all of it. Okay. So that is what I'm passionate about, is helping women just like you to guide you through finding your own style, rediscovering your own style. And that's whether it's for, daily wear, even lounge wear, or professional wear. Um, we all have a style, and sometimes our style changes. So I'm here to help you and to guide you through that. I also work with individually with female entrepreneurs and women in business, not just with their style, but also their personal brand and their personal brand style, and elevating that style so that you show up on social media in a way that captures your right audience and makes a huge impact. So, if you are brand new to the page, again, welcome. I do want to always share that if there is something that you love that I say, give me a hashtag sparkle. And if you feel that you have girlfriends that could really use whatever I'm going to share with you today, make sure to just put their name down below, or you can feel free to sprinkle this in your own newsfeed. Okay. All right. So let's talk about why or different ways to really make an impact from our chest up, whether you are on camera. So, yes, this is very important for camera right now, for video conference calls, even especially if you're somebody that does a lot of live streaming. This is super important. So, I want to share with you some of my favorite tools that I use on a daily basis when it comes to my makeup. So, we're going to start with that. Now, I will tell you this. I am not a professional makeup artist, although I love makeup. And if my girlfriend Anna jumps on here, she will tell you I'm a makeup hoarder. So I have tried all different kinds of makeups. I have my favorite. I don't just stick to one brand. I have various different brands that I use, and I'm going to share with you some of my favorites right now. However, I do plan on having my friend and professional makeup artist and stylist Anna on very soon, because she has something incredible that that can help all of us with our makeup that I can't wait to share. But for today, here are my favorites as of right now. So when you are getting ready for making an impact, okay? So whether, again, you're getting on camera, maybe you're going to speak in front of a group now that some things are happening more in person, right? Maybe you're going to a networking meeting, a luncheon, something like that. You want to definitely be prepared to show up so that people pay attention to what you're saying. So you want to gain as much attention to your V impact area as much as possible, okay? All right, so let's talk about makeup. So one thing that I definitely do is I do put a little bit of foundation on. Not everybody loves foundation, but I'm going to show you my favorites. And I shared this not too long ago, but I found this brand. She's actually local to me, which I love. But she was a celebrity makeup artist, Jennifer Bradley. Sometimes she comes on and she watches. So Jennifer, if you come on, just giving you a shout out because I love her 4-in-1 camera ready foundation. And so I use this almost every day. I love it because it's super light and it feels and it looks very natural. And I literally just use a foundation brush and I put that on, right? Okay. Now, but prior to that, obviously, I do put my moisturizer and I have a serum and I also have a primer. I love primer because it keeps everything on longer. And I'm typically somebody, when it's not pandemic, that's running in and out of my home office. And I'm in South Florida where it's very humid. So a primer is really helpful to keep that makeup on. Okay, so a little bit of foundation. Then what I do is, I don't know if you can tell right now, but I have major bags. I typically don't have bags. My little one was, Mom, if you're still watching, he had a stomach bug yesterday. So I slept very little the night before and I woke up with bags and I'm still tired. I feel like I'm still catching up. So I do use concealer underneath my eyes, and that's super helpful. But even if I don't have the bags, I like to use concealer, not just under my eyes, but I also use it here, like right in the corner of my eye. And I also use it on my eyelids because it helps keep my eyeshadow on longer as well. I will tell you that I have been using for quite a long time and I'm almost out. Um, Unique's concealer. I've tried so many concealers, and maybe my friend Anna, when she comes on, she will give us a better option. But so far, I have to tell you, Unique has a really great concealer, and I've been using this for years. It's called the Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. I have many friends that are reps, so and I'm sure that you can find a rep close by. If you don't have one, let me know, and I will definitely send one your way. Okay, so concealer, and then I use my little sponge here. I don't know what this is called, like the egg sponge, and I do wet it a little bit and then I dab it. Okay, so that's the second thing I do. Sometimes I do that before my eyeshadow. If I remember, I will do it after my eyeshadow because the reason why you want to do it after your eyeshadow is that way you can clean up your eyeshadow. Today, I didn't really wear any eyeshadow, so I did it already. Next up, the next thing that I do is I put on a finishing powder. It's a setting powder. Now, this powder right here, the one I'm going to share with you, I haven't checked on their website lately, but it has not been on there in quite some time. So I was able to find this finally on Amazon, and I bought 3 at one time. So in case I ran out, I would still have another one and then another one. This is by Laura Geller. I used to buy it at Ulta, and then Ulta no longer had it. So then I started buying it directly from Laura Geller's website. And then I would say like maybe about a year ago, I no longer found it on there either. So that's when I finally found it on Amazon. But why I love this finishing, this setting powder is it's translucent, but it's not white. So it doesn't leave your face that white paley look. It actually is a peach color, which is amazing. So it leaves your face, it leaves it with a color instead of leaving your face pale looking. Okay. And if you're on camera and you have a ring light behind your camera, like I do, you can, if I put this really, really powerful, really bright, and I use a regular like white translucent powder or setting powder, I will look very cakey. So this thing is amazing. And this is called, again, it's by Laura Geller. It's called Filter Fix Baked Correcting Setting Powder, Universal Apricot. And it is amazing. Okay, so then I use that with a big brush, and I just like, powder my face with that. All right, and that holds it all in. I'm telling you, this literally only takes about 5 minutes, but because I'm talking, it's taking longer. Okay, then the next thing that I do is I apply some bronzer, which I also use as a way to, oh, what's the word? I'm totally blanking out of the word. Oh my gosh, contouring. So I use bronzer to contour with. And this bronzer is actually from Jennifer Bradley also. This one is called Best Bronzer, and it really is. And I've used many, contour. I've used many bronzers before, and Jennifer Bradley's still beats them all, in my opinion. And so then I just take a little bit of this, and let's see if I can do this. I'm going to do this with my mirror that is right next to me. So I contour my cheeks with it. And so I do like a streak underneath my apple. Contour. Yeah, contour. Like that. And then I also do right here, like right on the side of my nose. Okay. Turn that on a little bit more. And then I do the top of my forehead like this, just to add some color. And then I do, just to blend everything in, I blend down, or maybe you want to blend up. I know usually like estheticians will tell you to move your skin up, but for this, I just go down. Okay. So that's what I do with that. Now, to add to add more impact to your face, something that is, I believe, super important, and maybe as I'm getting older, this is why I think it's super important, because my eyebrows have lightened up. So you can't tell right now because I've already done it. So I did do this. I cheated a little bit. I did do this before I came on. Where did it go? Okay. So I use, now this is honestly, this is from like Target or Walgreens. This is by Maybelline, and I've been using it for years. So I just haven't changed. It's like $8, $10. I don't know. I'm so fair. Can I, or should I do a little bronzer? Absolutely, you should. But you do want to find, blending part to your ears. Okay. Yeah. So you do want to find, Carrie, I would imagine that you want to find a bronzer that obviously is not too contrasting to your skin. That way it looks a little bit more, it looks more natural. So something that's just like a nice glow, but with obviously color because it's bronzer. So eyebrows. Right now, you can't tell. So maybe I'll have to drop a picture of my face without my eyebrows filled in. Now, I have not done the micro blading. I have friends that have done it and their eyebrows look amazing. I just haven't done it. Um, so you could do that. You could do, which is like tattooing your eyebrows, right? It's a little bit more temporary, but also permanent at the same time. My eyebrow lady told me that I should get, when I go to do my hair, the hair color that she uses, that my stylist uses, that I should have that put in my eyebrows. I haven't done that either. I just use this daily because I've noticed that as I've been getting older, my eyebrows have been getting lighter, like really light. Some parts of it you can't even see you can't even see the hair, but it's there. So this is just eyebrow, what do you call this exactly? So this is just eyebrow liner or eyebrow pencil. It's kind of like doing an eyebrow pencil, but I love it because it's a cream. So I have tried the pencils. Let me see if I can zoom in. Okay, yeah. So you see that? It's just a cream. And I have tried the pencils, but the pencils don't work really well for me. So it's a cream and it comes with a brush. And so what I do is I brush my eyebrows first and then like this. And then I simply dab the brush side of this and I shape them. And there are, I don't want to add more, but I shape them so that they are shaped like going um, diagonal up and then down. Okay. And it is the natural shape of my eyebrows, anyways. So I'm not going outside of that shape. But you will notice a big difference after you do this. She used to have her dad's eyebrows for real. Yeah, I used to have really like much fuller eyebrows and I don't anymore. Okay, so then what I do is eyeshadow. So I'm not going to do a whole bunch of eyeshadow right now. Actually, when I bring Anna on, I'm going to have her teach us eyeshadow because she is amazing at it. But what I do want to share with you, which works really well, is to, especially when you're on camera, is to highlight right here in the corner and up here, and also on the bottom part of your lid with a really light, like kind of shiny eyeshadow. It works really well. So I'm going to use, and I also do have Laura Geller's eyeshadow compacts. I love them. So I'm going to use this one that's like a copper pearl because I have not put it on yet. Now, I will tell you, I did dab my brush in a little bit of water and then I patted it down. So it is a little bit damp. I find that when I do that, it stays on longer. Okay, so that, and then this really brings a nice, it just brings extra attention to your eyes and it helps them look bigger. It opens them up a bit. So right here in the corners is super important to me. Okay. And then you can always do some above on the lid to open it up a little bit more. And I also like to highlight underneath my eyebrow like that. Okay. Now the last, oh no, I have a couple more things actually for my face. So do you see how it's opened them up a little bit? Of course, I could and I would, but for today, we're not going to do that. I would add other eyeshadow, right? All right. Now, you can also do, and I'm not going to do it right now either because it might take me a minute and I don't want to poke my eye, but I do like liquid eyeliner for the top of my lid. This is great, and I do add just a teeny little wing. I do that too, and that really helps to open up my eyes and to increase this whole impact zone look. All right, the other thing that I want to mention is blush. Okay, so you do need to have some blush on your cheeks. So I do some blush like this, and if you're on camera, sometimes you want to put a little bit extra because the camera does, even with pictures, the camera always shows less than what you actually have on. All right. That is, oh wait, there's one step left. I almost forgot. Some lipstick. So a color on your lips is really, really important, especially when you are speaking in front of people, when you are on camera as well, and when you're taking pictures. You want to have some color on your lips. Now, I'm not really huge into lipsticks, but I will tell you that Laura Geller, has some incredible lipsticks. I love lip glosses with color as well, or matte lip color as well. I really do love those because they last all day long. So we are going to add some lipstick really quick. If I really wanted to get more detailed, I would do a lip liner, but I'm not going to do that right now either. And Anna's going to teach us all of this. I'm talking about Anna as if she even knows that she's coming on, but she's going to be coming on sometime soon. Okay. She's a good friend. So she loves doing stuff like this. All right. So that is for my face. The next thing that we cannot forget is, what do you think is going to be next? So the next thing is going to be jewelry. Okay. So this is great. My face is bright. It's open. I look awake. I look presentable, but we're not done. You want to add, especially if you're going to be on camera, because there's only, as you can see, there's only this much space that people are seeing. So you want to be as presentable and put together as you can in this small square that you have. Earrings. I love wearing some nice statement earrings like this. So I'm going to put those on. And these are actually from the Style Rebel Mama online shop. How cute are these? They also come in, I think, a couple different colors are still available. So if you want to jump on there and check these out, make sure to say the word shop down below, because I will send you a coupon code for your first order. So how fun is that? Now, because my top doesn't have a lot of neck space right here, I don't have a lot of room, I'm not going to put on a necklace, and I have a print going on, okay? But if I was wearing a solid color top and say maybe a V-neck, but not too low, especially if you're on camera, because again, if you're on camera, you're probably showing like the top part of your cleavage. And if that's not covered, it's not going to look very appropriate. And people are probably going to get the wrong idea. So when it comes to business, that is really important, how you show up and how you present yourself. But if I had more room here and I were wearing a solid color top, I would definitely pull out a statement piece, okay? So this is one of my favorite statement necklaces, and you're probably thinking, what? I wouldn't wear that on camera. Listen, with a solid color top, this looks gorgeous. I would tone down the earrings with a statement piece like this, though. Maybe just do a little crystal or something, okay? But a statement necklace goes a long way. And I'll tell you something with statement necklaces too. If you are going in person to an in-person event and doing maybe a networking event, this is a great way to start a conversation. When I've worn necklaces like this, now this is not part of the Style Rebel Mama shop anymore because this company went out of business, which sadly, but there are some other necklaces on inside of the shop now. But a piece like this, what it has done is it has started conversations with people that I didn't even know their name. They've come up to me and said, "Oh my gosh, I love your necklace." And what woman, many women, not what woman, because not everybody wears big statement pieces or loves jewelry, and I get that. But you will be surprised the amount of people that will come up to you to compliment you. And that is a great icebreaker to start a conversation with someone at an event, especially a networking event, where it can be kind of stuffy and maybe a little intimidating, especially if you don't know many people. So those are my favorite tips. Oops. And my little tools that I use to really make more of an impact with my V zone, this V zone, okay, not the bottom V zone. And don't forget about the new Spring Summer 31 Days of Stylish Outfits Guide, which is out. It's available. It's amazing. It's 10 pages full of outfits, mix and matching, shoppable, budget friendly links, as well as tons of tips in there. So just say SP 2021 for that, and we will message you through Messenger to give you the details on how you can access that. All right. I will see you guys next Wednesday right here, same time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. Thanks for watching. If you're catching this on the replay, drop any questions down below. Feel free to, give me some other suggestions, give everybody other suggestions, and have a great, fabulous rest of the week. Bye, guys.